I glanced at my phone and was terrified to see a strange man standing in my yard, slowly moving closer to the house. I rushed to get dressed and prepared to call the police, but at that exact moment, my phone died and shut off completely. In that instant, panic took over. I ran to the second-floor balcony and shouted outside that I had already called the police, trying to scare the man away, then immediately ran back inside and locked the door. After checking every exit and making sure they were all locked, I finally took out a power bank to charge my phone. But by then, the man had already reached the front door. Luckily, the villa windows were covered with one-way privacy film, so I could see him clearly while he couldn't see me at all. I held my breath and didn't dare make a single sound. Eventually, he turned and headed toward the back door, and in that moment, I suddenly remembered that the back door hadn't been locked. I sprinted across the house and locked it just before he reached it, and he stood there staring straight toward the interior. To keep him from getting in, I immediately checked every other possible entrance, and only after he moved away for a moment did I dare continue charging my phone. But I soon realized he had no intention of leaving and was circling the villa, searching non-stop for another way inside. I tried calling the police again, but the call wouldn't go through, and only then did I realize he had already cut the internet line to the house. As I stood there helpless, I noticed the smoke detector and realized that if I triggered the alarm, the fire department would come. I took out a match and lit it beneath the sensor, and after several attempts, the alarm finally went off. I thought the man would flee, but the next second, I saw him pull out a remote from his bag and press it lightly, and the alarm instantly went silent. Before I could react, he began violently forcing the door. And although the front door held up, he eventually walked away again. I decided to take the chance to escape from the back, but the moment I reached the door, I ran straight into him. He immediately began smashing the glass, and just as it was about to break, the doorbell suddenly rang. It was the food delivery I had ordered an hour earlier. I rushed to the second-floor balcony and shouted for the delivery driver to call the police for me. But the distance was too far and he couldn't hear clearly. As he stood there looking confused, something even worse began to happen.